This is Phil Cooper, head teacher of Brough Community Primary School. I'm just going to attempt, and that's attempt, to give you a walkthrough of setting up Google Meet for especially pupils and obviously for schools to make sure they're as safe as they possibly can be. So stage one, I would recommend going to your admin panel. At the moment, Google are displaying this little link here, Google Meet video calling setup, but you can actually find Google Meet in apps and then in G Suite. Now, interestingly, if I scroll down here to find Google Meet, it says on for everyone. That is absolutely not the case. I don't know why it's saying that, because my Google Meet is not on for everyone. I'll show you why. Let's go in there. The reason it's not on for everyone is because of this setting here, video calling. This is your Google Meet. It's turned off. So what I would do is I would go into this setting here by clicking on it, obviously, and we're going to scroll down to where it says video calling off. Now, the important thing here is your organizational setup of the school. Here's my overall domain for a school, and you can see it's set to off there. I could easily toggle that to be on for everyone, but I'm not going to do that. What you will find is that, let's have a look, for example, in pupils, it's still set as off. However, if I click on staff, it's been overridden by this tick here. It's set to be on. If I were to click it off, everybody will be off. But if I click it on, everyone that's in the staff part of the organizational settings. Now, you could have a separate subdomains within there that are called teachers, teaching assistants, office staff, whatever you like. But all my staff are just within there. So they've just got the option to use Google Meet. Simple. Okay, if you change any settings there, the save option will come up. I'll show you. So let's turn it off for all my staff. And I'll scroll down to here and you can see the save option. That will now mean that everybody is turned off for Google Meet. I obviously want just the staff to be able to use it. So I'm going to resave that. So that is setting yourself up in Google Meet. So if you're happy with that, that might solve your situation for you. Job done. But I'm also going to move over to Google Classroom and show you the functionality and how pupils can or can't access Google Meet from there. So here I am in Classroom, and I've just entered one of our classes in my school, Birch Class. And what I'm going to do for the purpose of this demonstration is I've got, this is a teacher account, this is my account, and I've got a secondary account set up on the computer that's called Paul. Now, Paul's a member of every class in the school. When we log into our Google accounts, it defaults to our pupil page for the school. On Brough Bookmarks, I can go to Classroom and I can select one of the classes that Paul is in. Let's go to Birch Class. And there you go. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to open up another tab. And just as an example, I'm going to try and open a Meet just without even being in Classroom. So let's go Meet. It's defaulting to .google.com. And here's the Meet page. Now it says use a meeting code. So it's defaulted basically. Paul can't set his own meeting up. He can only use a code if that was supplied to him. He hasn't got one, so he can't set a meeting up no matter what he puts in. Nothing's going to work. There you go. You're not allowed to start a meeting. Let's take Paul back to his Google Classroom and let's see if Paul can open that Meet. I'm going to click on it. And it's telling him that Paul can't create a meeting himself. So in effect, the pupils are all locked out of Google Meet unless a teacher starts a Meet. So I'm going to be that teacher. I'm going to go back into my Birch class settings, and I'm going to click on my Meet link. Now remember, in the settings section, you can, we'll show you this briefly, toggle off that Google Meet invite code. There it is. So if that's toggled off, it won't appear, but obviously we need it for this particular exercise. So I'm going to open Meet. Going to join it. We'll leave it on mute so it doesn't get confused. And the Meet is open. Okay. Just saying that I'm in there at the moment. Let's go back to Paul. We'll close this tab down. And here's Google Meet. And this time it lets him in. It's going to tell us that Mr. Cooper's in there. There you go. We're going to join now. And in he goes. So I'm in, Paul's in, we have our lesson. What do we do next? Well, what I advise you do is you ask all pupils to leave the Meet. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Meet now. And from inside my Meet, I will say to all pupils, okay, everybody, leave the Meet. It's showing that I've got 2 people in there at the moment, myself and Paul. Go back to Paul. Paul's going to hang up, saying he's left the meeting. I'm going to go back to my account. It's saying it's just me in there now. I'm going to leave the meeting. I know it's already getting a little bit confusing, but I'm going to go back to Paul's account now. I'm going to try and rejoin. And it's saying the meeting has already ended. So he can't get back into Meet. So your number one way of making sure no children can get back into a Meet is to sit there and say, right, everybody, off you pop. You can, of course, eject them one by one from the meeting, and you might need to do that towards the end, especially when you've got that final pupil in. You don't want to be in there for safeguarding purposes on your own with the pupil. So I would either very quickly get them to leave the meeting or eject them themselves. And then they can't get back in. So what happens if we do leave that meeting open? Well, let's get rid of that screen. So Paul's just there. We'll go back into my head teacher mode and we'll open a Meet again. So there might be a message flying up on the stream saying, okay, children, Meet is open. Let's just join it. And we'll go back into Paul. And we'll join the Meet. Mr. Cooper's in the call, which is good news. And in we go. So what I'll do now is go back in to my settings and I will leave the Meet. Go. I've left the Meet and of course it's still open for Paul and any other pupils that were in there. So just a heads up to say, get your children out of the Meet before you leave the Meet. What I can do now, if I've foolishly forgotten, is to rejoin. It's telling me Paul's still in the Meet. And just as an example of how we can eject people from the Meet, we can go over here. I just clicked up on the people setting. And just here, we can remove Paul from the meeting. The only downside to that is once you've removed him, let's go back in to Paul. You can hear the click. He's gone. Okay. If Paul, we can go to the home screen, which would just be the Meet home screen. Get rid of that though. If Paul now wants to go back into the Meet, he's been told he can't join this video call. So what would happen then is And it's a bit of a faff, this, so that's why I would always recommend asking the children to leave the meet rather than actually eject them. You have to go to your show everyone button, and then you have to add people. So if I've removed Paul, I need to find him and invite him. It says send an email. It doesn't matter whether he sees that email or not. As soon as that's sent, if I go back to Paul now, let's close that one down and go into Google Meet again. And this time, Paul can join the meet. So that's why I would always try and avoid actually removing people from a meet. Ask the children to leave before you close it. If that happens and then you close the meet, the children cannot get back in. I've heard one or two accounts of people, teachers closing the meet really quickly as soon as a child looks like they've left, and then maybe one or two children still lingering in there. So I would ask all the children to leave, and then maybe leave your meet open for 20, 30 seconds before you physically close it yourself. Well, that's it. It's not as straightforward as it could be. I would really rely on those settings in the admin panel for controlling who can and who can't start a meet off. They're crucial. And then use the advice I've given you about asking children to leave meets before you actually leave them yourself. There you go.